Welcome to Gaming Fix. I'm Frank, and today on Gaming Fix, I can't say as I have a huge program for everybody, but we'll kind of play it as we go. Sometimes we end up doing that. And just remember, if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe, and if you're on Twitch, then please give me a follow. I'd love to have you come in and check us out all the time. Really appreciate that. And let's start the day off with how I got my game on. If you're in the chat, feel free to ask questions or shout anything out, or feel free to share how you got your game on. That I want to hear. All right, so today, or not today, but this week, I played, as I do, some Puzzle and Empires, and of course, shout out to Make Something Else Up, all of the gang, Lonnie, Mimi, Tex, Newbie, Chris, Death Slacker. One I keep forgetting. What is her? She doesn't play as much, so sometimes I forget it. Anyway, shout out to my Alliance members, and today or yesterday was War, and did pretty good with that. Did pretty good fighting the Titan. Nothing amazing to report, although I finally did get my the orbs I needed to get to upgrade my yellow healer, which I've been trying to do, because if I can get an extra healer coming up, then I will be able to have a third team that's pretty dangerous. Right now, I've got two really good healers. I've got a purple healer, Regard, and I've got my blue healer. I want to say Barrel. Barrel might be the other one. I'm not sure. He's a blue wizard, and he does healing. And then the next one that I've got is she's like the namesake of the game. Actually, she's yellow and has a red dragon. And you can get a red dragon if you get the VIP and stuff. And it's cute because, well, it gives you things you need. Like it gives you tickets and it gives you gold or gems that you can use to spend. And it also, I think, gives you emblems every day too. But what I think is fun is that if you pat its head, it will make flames come out. I know. I'm a geek. And, obviously we've always been perfectly proud of that fact. And anyway, so I got that done. That was really fun. Played in a role-playing game again. Played Vampire in the old D&D because I played my character that's a spider disguised as a dude. If you've ever played 5th edition and you know what a circle of the moon is, or circle moon, circle of the moon of the circle, I don't know, some combination of those words, and I'm able to change into a spider, which I wander around the area with because I figure that way I can tank much better because I have one life left and I can do most base attacks. So like if I was going to do punches or if I was going to use a mace or something like that, it works just as well using a spider because the spider does 2d8 plus poison. Although it's funny, ever since I've had this character, I swear nothing but undead. So poison? Not really. Here's a question for you. So to use poison, but if you're a druid and you play a spider like I do, and I poison people using my venom, but I'm not evil. But if I'm a human and I actually go out and get different types of poison and poison people, then I'm evil. Let's think about that. I think it's interesting. Anyway, thinking here in my head. Did you? Oh, yeah. I had a great time this weekend checking out the new movie Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I really highly recommend. It gave me everything that I wanted, and I went and saw it with some friends. A friend of mine who I've known for a while, I met him at a LARP, House of the Blooded. Decided to, and he's a avid Transformers collector like myself, so I really get along with him. He decided to rent out a full, like a theater, and then just have all of us in the theater. So it wasn't an issue of, oh, are these people going to get me sick or anything? Because it was like all people that we knew. So it'd be like, hey, be cool or whatever. And it was neat because we had the run of the theater. So it was kind of cool. You laugh out loud and you could talk or you could do whatever you wanted, pretty much as long as you're like, following the rules of don't be a what. Even though I don't love quoting Mr. Wheaton because we have some I have some issues with him, but we won't get into that right now. So I watched that, and that was really fun. Make sure and stay to the end. There's some nice credits, and actually, that was really cool. Went all the way to Orange for that, and then last night, I wouldn't have necessarily thought of this as a gamer geeky type movie, but it definitely was. I had the opportunity of watching Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise, it's really good, and it's funny because it feels like it's set in the Pirates of the Caribbean universe, and you'd have to watch it to get that. But trust me, it's really cool. It gets really, really cool CGI stuff, and The Rock makes a lot of the Jungle Cruise boat skipper jokes, and it's hilarious, and just a lot of just dumb jokes. Also, the same thing with Afterlife. A lot of jokes that are kind of funny. One of my favorite jokes that I heard from this weekend was why is smoking, what is a cigarette and a gerbil? If you smoke them, they're both bad for your health. If you light them on fire, they're both bad for your health, or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. I just picture this gerbil just like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Sue me. Hopefully, I don't get the ASPCA on me or anything. I love animals. It's a known fact. If I ever caught anybody hurting an animal, I will be doing jail time. I do not like that. I love little animals. All my friends have like tons of animals. If I didn't have one room in a house, then I would have some kind of animal. I'm still contemplating it. I'm contemplating like maybe a hamster or something like that. Has to be something furry because I don't do scales. I mean, I would do a fish. Fish are fine, but I'm talking about like I just don't do reptiles and snakes and that type of thing. And I mean, they're cool. It's not like I go out of my way, to I just they can stay and do their thing, and I'll do mine. I actually had a friend that was a snake, or not a friend, but I knew a friendly snake once that I pet a little bit. Her name was Rosie. She was a boa. She was at my special school. And that was kind of cool. I enjoyed that. Um, but yeah, and that is how I got my game on. And man, it is already. It's only been 11 minutes. There's that. I don't have a lot like just bursting from the seams in my head right now, but I will say I was very disappointed the other day. I was watching Desolator, and I thought that it was really uncouth that he decided to get so political as to go after the professor when all the professor said is, I think that people that feel that Kyle Rittenhouse got out, they shouldn't, like, they're wrong. And he's like, well, everybody thinks this way. And it's like, I've found that, I don't know, like, it does seem, from what I've heard, that self-defense is probably the case, but I'm certainly not like buddies with him or anything like that. And at the same time, I still wouldn't tell people to not subscribe to somebody who wasn't really, causing an issue or anything like that. And, someone who's just giving really good advice on cards. Speaking of which, Rudy from Alphonse finally burned all of his all the cards he said he was going to after selling them. This was weird. I don't know who's really followed up on this, but Rudy from Alpha Investments had a pack made with some specialized gems. Like, I don't think the gems actually work in Flesh and Blood, as well as a special card that's a Rudy only card and a special insert, and just like a little like special box, and offered it only to his patrons, starting at like $1,000, I think. And depending on how much was, and then had like a certain deadline as to when he was going to stop sales. And he said he would burn them all. So he burned them all. He's an interesting cat. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's trying to get people to understand how markets work through cards. It's funny because he'll say things like, I don't know anything about playing the game. I'm just making the money. But at the same time, he'll like sometimes totally geek out when it's clear he's played the game. So he's an interesting cat, and I don't have any issue with him. It's just an interesting guy. So yeah. As far as amazing content, I don't know. Oh, yes, there is actually a story. We have some more stuff from Blizzard Activision. I'm going to look this up as I talk, and hopefully not. Let me explain why we're a little bit late. So we're a little bit late because XSplit was how we got this awesome background, is giving me a little bit of grief. It was having problems because it saw that the program we used to get all this stuff out was using a camera that it wanted to use, and so I had to figure out that. And then it updated twice, so that was just kind of a pain too. So that's why we started so late at 11:11, like we're supposed to. Just wanted to explain that. So as we explained last time, there was a Blizzard walkout because of Bob Bukotic knowing about everything. And then I heard about this new I'm looking for I saw something and I was like, wow, that's terrible. But I'm trying to find where it went. The Verge. So that was yesterday. There it is. Yes. So, amid calls for the CEO resignation, Activision Blizzard announces this is from The Verge today. And my computer is really slow. Also, I'll be honest, we're looking for new cameras so that we can give you awesome coverage. And that's not cheap, but I did want to get some better cameras to get just some better coverage quality, and that's for all of our things. So that's for black and white now in color. That's for the 1, 2, 3. Eventually, I think we'll probably be. We've been wanting to cover wrestling matches, and we probably will be doing that eventually. And I don't mean like these are the results on Raw, but like this is from the local show. Here's some of our shots and stuff. So I might be doing that a lot more. So we're working on new camera equipment, and and you might be like, why does that make it slow? Well, because my computer doesn't like it when too many tabs are open. And right now, I have a side by side camera comparison shot and where I was looking to get a camera. Let's see. Fight against ongoing allegations of harassment, discrimination, complaints of inefficient action to address such allegations. Activision Blizzard Directors has announced that the publisher is forming a new committee. The press release, delivered at an extremely late hour during an employee holiday week, granted hours before the release of a damning Wall Street Journal report, seemingly reaffirms the board's support of CEO Bobby Kotick, even as major publishers express concern about and evaluate relationships with Activision Blizzard. Late last week, Nintendo joined Microsoft and PlayStation to become the latest publisher to internally criticize. So they've created, they've created a committee, a workplace responsibility committee, initially comprised of 2 independent directors to oversee the company's progress and successfully implementing its new policies, procedures, and commitments to improve workplace culture and eliminate all forms of harassment and discrimination. So they're going to have a committee. It's going to basically end up policing itself, and it seems like it's built just on board members. So I don't know. Like, it's not being. I don't know. I don't know if this is a real step. I have some people that I talk to that sometimes let me know things, which I will find out about. Until then, we are still not going to be covering any Blizzard announcements besides this current situation. So, wow. There are some new a game that I keep hearing a lot about from that you know what, let's check that out. So after this, tune in and we're going to check out this new game that I've heard about a lot. It's got a lot of really cool updates. It may even have something for Thanksgiving, I don't know, called excuse me, called Swords of Legends Online. I've heard a lot about this, and so we're going to jump in today. Currently, they just a release called the Forbidden Court. Check it out. This is from Swords of Legends Online. So we're going to do that right after this. And hopefully I don't go. Hopefully this isn't as short as it's feeling like it's going to be. I just don't have. It's a Thanksgiving episode. Sometimes not a lot's going on Thanksgiving, but I'm looking, and we're definitely going to do Swords of Legends Online. Let me see. Need that for later. Well, hope I'll just remember it. I can't have it. It's not going to work. I'm just looking now for any game news. I think. Oh, today I think. Let me see if that's the case. I know this is kind of bad, everybody. I didn't really have anything. I hadn't heard of anything. So we really don't have a lot. And I don't want to have a short show because we don't usually have a show that's this short. Let me look to see if I can find something else. We're live, so I've got to kind of do this way. Let me see if there's something really cool. Well, while I'm doing that, as I always do, just to say thanks to all of our fans who've come out. We definitely suggest that you go on to TeePublic, and I'll give you that right now. Let's go to TeePublic stores, gaming-FX, and there you can find some great shirts like this classic that I like to rock, as well as the one with the flaming dice. We have that one as well. We also have 2 dragons for Gaming Fixx Pathfinder game, which has been going on for a year now, as well as Gaming Fixx the vampire game, which I don't know when that's going to go, but that's supposed to be set in Los Angeles, and I don't know if we'll get that off, but hopefully we will. And also, but if you go on right now, it's great for the Christmas holiday because they're $13 for the t-shirts and 35% off site-wide sales. So that's pretty cool. I might pick up something this weekend because I've been wanting to get one for the studio, a nice Gaming Fixx banner, get a Gaming Fixx pillow. I mean, there's a lot of different choices that you can get. It's not all just t-shirts. But definitely check that out. It's really cool. Also, go to Bits and Bytes. Bits and Bytes? No. Is it Bates and Bytes? Oh, no. Wrong thing. Hold on. Bates and Bytes? Is it Bates and Bytes? Bates and Bytes. Huh. This is weird. Huh. Beats and Bytes. There's a lot of basin bites. Anyway, if you go to Hornbrook and you want to get a float, then you should go to Baits and Bites. I'm looking. Having problems finding this now. Let me see. Feel bad. I need to start writing down my copy because I know it's probably confusing. But yeah, Bait and Bites. That's it right there. Yeah. So if you want to go and for a kayak and paddleboard rentals, fishing tackle, sandwiches, and more, stop by the shop and before heading out for the day for fun at Iron Gate Lake or Klamath River, downtown Hornbrook, you can go to Bait and Bites, like I said, the sandwiches and the fishing tackle, and they're located in Hornbrook, California. You just tell them that Frank sent you. And actually, you know what? Let's be a little more familiar. Say cousin Frank sent you. So if you tell him cousin Frank sent you, I'd appreciate it. Now, I'm trying to find some more cool gaming news. Just gonna click gaming news. That's interesting. Microsoft publishes a 1999 letter from failed attempt to buy Nintendo. That must have been really interesting. So Microsoft at the time they would have been about equal back then too. That's interesting. That was before Microsoft decided to steal the Dreamcast system and create Xbox. Oh, I said it. I meant it. So if you don't know, like Xbox was the OEM was designed by Microsoft, but in order to design that, they had to see the inner workings of the Dreamcast, and I'm absolutely sure that they reverse engineered it to make the Xbox. But they didn't include the cool little Tamagotchi thing that they had in Dreamcast. So kind of lame, but you know, they'll do that. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, that's a good one. Everybody wants to know about that. The Steam sale is here. Hey, if you're going to go on to Steam and there's a sale, you can pick me up some games. Let's see what games we have available. I actually have Steam right here, so we'll look and see what we got for sales. I got to update, of course, while I'm sitting there talking. Right? Oh, wasn't too bad. It's going to pop up right now, I think, any minute. Oh, I have to sign in? That's fine. Be the right one. Find out. Because why would it be the right one? If it was, that would be too good. But thanks for bearing with me today, and I need to just put in some things. Also, if you're in the chat, feel free to let me know what I should play for my mission character, because I want to start getting a Firth. I'd like to play something cool, different, and not crazy, you know. Nothing crazy. Like I don't know, just like something different. I know they have Dragonborns, which would be kind of fun. Maybe a Dragonborn Bard. I've never done that. That'd be kind of interesting. You could be tanking it up. I don't know. One thing I really do want to get, because I love dragons. I've heard Fizban's guide is pretty, but not exactly, not everything. It's not like Draconomicon, but it's got some new classes that I might want to check out. So I definitely might want to get that. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. It doesn't want to go in. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just be able to look up Steam stuff here. Let's see what we got for Steam. See the deals at Steam. Steam sale. Stuff's getting more and more closed because I don't have. There, I'll close Facebook. I'm gonna make them happy. I'm not getting rid of my comparisons though. I need those. Okay, I'll just look at this one. Maybe this will tell me what I want. Get an idea. Special sales they have. Okay, so we've got the pre-winter, formerly known as the Black Friday sale, runs until November 30th. So 6 days. So they have Deathloop 50% off, No Man's Sky 50% off, Redemption 2 50% off, Cyberpunk 50% off for $30. That's not bad. Is that one of the ones we talk about? I think that's Mass Effect Legendary is 42 off. Control Ultimate Edition is 75%. Death Standing is 70, and Horizon Zero is 50. I don't know if I mentioned any of the ones that we don't. Maybe one of them, but it's going to happen. That's the sale. It's not exactly coverage. Hopefully, we didn't do that too much. Oh, Elden Ring is coming out. I think that's today. It releases today. And I'm going to find out. I'm going to let you guys know if Daryl's going to be streaming Elden Ring. And if he is, I'll let you guys know. You can just go on to Critical Pop. That's Twitch TV/Critical Pop. And he might be streaming Elden Ring, because I know he's been really waiting for it for a long time. I don't know. He might just play it by himself, but I'll find out, because I think he's getting that today, and I might be wrong. I don't know. And Elden Ring has been very sought after. It's from the same people. It's when I understand, it's across. Did I actually explain it? No, but it debuted today. Was this yesterday? Nope. This was 20 days ago. So it debuted. So he might be getting it today, but it might have debuted earlier. I don't know. And wow, we're still 30 minutes. Yeah, I honestly don't. Wow. And usually what we would do, like, we didn't have anything, because we would, do it later in the week. We would do something like that. But today we don't really have anything like that. And I don't have any gameplay to really share either. I'm working on some content that's going to be pretty cool. I have those pretty soon, like how to build some decks and stuff like that. But I don't have that right now, so there's that. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. But I think I am going to do the right thing and stop talking, because I just don't really have anything. I'm looking to see if there's something. I mean, I'd like to at least go to 40 minutes. This is the shortest we've ever had, but like if there's anything gaming related that I should be sharing, I would want to share it for sure. I don't really. Well, let's see what's Humble Bundle's always interesting. I'll check out. Let's see what Humble Bundle has. But sometimes, because I love their charity, I love to help them out. So anytime, I'll let people know what's in the Humble Bundle. Also, hey, if you've ever wanted to play if you've ever wanted to, you like the cut of my jib and you've always wanted to be part of one of my games, now you can. And I'm now listed as a DM at startplaying.com. Start playing games? Yeah, start playing games. And I'm listed as a DM there now. So if you want to do that, you are welcome to do so. I'm only charging $15 a game session, and I'm trying to. And what you get for that is pretty good. I run a game, and then here's a Black Friday RPG Bonanza. That sounds good. Let's see what we got. So for that, basically what I do is I take some of that obviously for standard expenses, and then the rest of it, and a lot of it will be put into here as well. But as the rest of it, I am of course increasing my game library, making sure that I have everything that I want on Roll20, and if it becomes possible again, that when you go and I run the game for you, you can be where we run the game. This is weird. They're not giving me a list. Everything is really weird today. I'm trying to get it, but it's not. I'm trying to reboot it. It's not giving me a list of games. Here we go. Okay, so it's giving it. Okay, so a lot of 5e stuff. Companions, Align the Ropes, Dragons of Air Ride, Reaping Bones, Sword of Rami, The Hangman, Player's Handbook for Castles and Crusades, Of Gods and Monsters, Classic Monsters, Monsters and Treasure. There's tons of stuff. Underworld Player's Guide, all 5e stuff mainly. Tome of Horrors. What's that? Bunnies and Burrows? Bunnies and Burrows for 5th edition. Some Dungeon Crawl classics. Oh yeah, lots of Dungeon Crawl classics too. Nice. And a judge's screen. So yeah, really nice for oh, awesome. And of course, this definitely makes me excited. All of the money is going to the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. So Extra Life is basically what this is. So it's a mix of the 5e stuff as well as, and they're asking you to pay at least $25 to $30 for 41 items. So it's not bad at all. Definitely would recommend that. Good stuff, Maynard. And I'm gonna see if there's anything, the other articles. Some things like I know some games that are coming out, but they're not really coming out yet, and I don't know if they want a lot of exposure about them yet. But I'll see what I can find. So once we do go off the air, come back here to Twitch TV/Gaming Fixx Live, where I'm going to be trying for the first time Sword of Legends online. And we'll be playing that for a while. Should be good times. Let me see. Any other gaming news today? Sure. Let's find today. PC gaming news, game news. Here we go. Entertainment news, GameSpot. We'll look up some GameSpot stuff, see if there's anything interesting going on. Might be a slow news day. That happens. And then I just didn't have anything really to discuss today. And I would also definitely go to Twitch TV/BID_P. That's Twitch TV/BID_P. And check out the Cinematic Sorcerer. He's always got some great content. And I will probably definitely be watching that today. Let's see. Yeah. We'll talk about this. This is cool. This is the best Black Friday gaming laptop deals. This is from GameSpot News. And Friday 2021 gaming laptop deals will turn any environment into a dedicated hub of action. Let's see. So they've got the Asus ROG Zephyrus. It's right now it's 1,550. That's at Best Buy. 1,500 at Best Buy again. The Dell for 1,150. It's AMD Ryzen GeForce RTX 350 Ti, 8 gigs, 512 gigs. The MSI Delta. I love MSI. That's what this baby is right here. Mine's a little older, but it's a GE70. This is the MSI Delta 15.6 gaming laptop, and it is right now available for $13. For Steam, we have the Razer, which is an i7 core GeForce RTX 280 Super, 16 gigabytes. They have a Surface Laptop Go, now $550. Apparently, it's video editing programs and a few slide games of solitaire. It's not exactly. I think they just have lists here. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't really have anything to share. I wish I had a little bit more. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely when we come back on the program next week after the holiday, the turkey's worn off or whatever, should be a great show. Thanks for tuning in for the little bit that we did have. Have a great day. And don't forget to come back here at 12:15 to check out Sword of Legends.